Hi, I'm Lois Beckford, and this is my take on the readings thus far. So far, even in 2021, equal wages for women still has not reached fruition. Wages are still definitely very gendered. I see that many stereotypes about women are still held, that we're weak, helpless, and definitely less skilled than men. And it totally blew me away to learn that the battle for minimum wage that's going on now actually originated from the fight for minimum wage or a livable wage for women. And it makes perfect sense because it's the service and hospitality industry most affected by minimum wage, which still employs more women than men in non-skilled positions. Based on what I've learned last semester and what I've seen with my own eyes, men are almost always in positions of management and above in any service related industry. Women's work is still clearly secondary to men and is still is still perceived as such. And the lack of equality and equity is still rationalized to favor men. It's just implicit now as opposed to being overt and in your face, because no one wants to be canceled. Rugged individualism is primarily for white males. It's not for me, and it's not for a lot of other marginalized women. Since women aren't valued as providers, our individualism is constrained instead. Um, American society has created generations of entitled white males. Many men are struggling with losing their male privilege in light of women's progress. Um, it horrifies me also to know how many women, past and present, bought and still buy into paternalistic bullcrap, which undoubtedly continues to hinder our progress as women. And also, of course, women only became valued workers when consumerism demanded more production. But there was absolutely no acknowledgement ever that women were overlooked. We weren't treated right. And lastly, I would say my biggest observation is that in order to be able to maintain these traditional customs and traditional ways that are typically conservative, a healthy dose of hypocrisy and confused ideology is required to maintain whatever issue is going on that's being fought. Some of the excuses used to keep women in their place are tropes being used now to this day on other marginalized members of society, like the threat of socialism and communism if ABC 123 happens. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this. Bye.